Well, I'm the plant manager with the wine group at the Concannon Livermore facility. Our facility produces more than 5 million cases of wine a year. The wine group as a whole is one of the largest wine producers globally. It's a privately held organization, and we make more than 60 million cases of wine per year. You know, brands such as Franzia, Cupcake, Concannon. So our facility handles the grape from the vineyard all the way to the bottle. So when we're bringing grapes in, we're crushing them. We process the wine, turn the juice into wine, get it ready, and then we put it in the bottle and ship it to the customer. The wine group has multiple locations in California. We also have bottling operations in New York. We have a winery in Australia, and we have partnerships in Argentina, France, and Italy. The wine group's vision is to consistently exceed our customers' expectations. You know, we need to work with vendors and suppliers that believe in the same type of vision, that are going to exceed their customers' expectations. And with Hartness, I believe that we found a partner that does believe in that vision as well. When we were putting in the new line, line 32, as automated as it was, we wanted to have a lot of accumulation. Instantly, we thought of Hartness DYNACs. Absolutely, I would consider our newest line probably one of the most state-of-the-art lines in California at this time. Vertical accumulation is important for footprint. It takes up a lot less space. We do have some ground level accumulation on our older line, which has a large footprint and doesn't give you as much accumulation space. The DYNAC 6400s and 6900s have that vertical accumulation with a very small footprint, so it gives you options for line layouts that is more advantageous to the production. So what drove us to get the other accumulation DYNACs at our Ripon facility was that when we installed the one at our line in Livermore, is that we found that it allowed us to prioritize where we were going to focus on the line. So if a piece of equipment went down, say the labeler, it gave us 3 to 5 minutes of accumulation time while the filler's still running, which was huge. It allows us to run more lean on the production floors, and it allows technicians to decide where their attention is needed without losing any efficiency. Since installing the 6900 DYNAC, we've seen enormous efficiency gains on some of our more difficult packages. We've seen 10% efficiency gain, which equates to 5 cents less per case. At our facility, we don't run a traditional operator at each machine center, and the DYNACs help us do that. We run lean, and because the DYNAC accumulation gives us about 7 minutes of uptime when another piece of equipment is down, it allows us to have our operators float on the floor to where they need to be. If you can put together pieces of equipment that are like vendor, it makes it easier to integrate that section of the line. Because when I install a line, I think of it as a bunch of people in the same room that speak a different language and trying to get them to communicate together. When you're able to get pieces of equipment that speak the same language, it just makes the integration that much easier. And having a vendor such as Hartness that has multiple selections for equipment, such as case packing, laning, and accumulation all in one, it just makes that section of the line that much easier to install. Well, in the most recent installation, the technicians were great. I mean, they were here, they did what it took to get us up and running on our time frame, which meant 12 to 16-hour days of installing this equipment. You know, they trained the guys very well. They worked with them at the pace that they needed to be worked with. The integration between the 6900, the laner, the case packer, and the Hartness conveyor in that area, again, was seamless. The communication piece between the equipment worked very well. Hartness has been tried and true for us. We've had 3 case packers in our Ripon facility for over 15 years. Whenever we're looking at bottle handling or case handling equipment, Hartness is always one of the top on the list based on the partnership that we built with them over the last 15 plus years at the wine group, and definitely at this facility over the past 8 years.